Hello everyone, this is Jade Techie back with another video. Today I noticed something interesting with the Hugging Face website. I saw that there's a section called Spaces, and it's basically AI applications that you can try for free, and I noticed that they are pretty neat and useful. And so I'm going to show you about 3 of them in this video. And if you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment, and without further ado, let's get started. As you can see, we are actually on the site right now, and it's huggingface.co/spaces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to test some of these out, and I'm going to test these ones on the top here. These are the trending ones for this week. So let's go ahead and check out Gwen 2.5 Coder Artifacts. And so that's actually kind of like technicalese for a website generator, basically, or a website code generator. That's what it is basically. And so what I can do is, for instance, let me tell it this. Please, I'll be nice with please. Please generate for me 9 buttons in a grid layout that are all different colors. Alright. And then, so I type my prompt here, and then I hit send. And once I did that, it's actually generating the code for me right before my very eyes. And so, voila, it actually generated 9 buttons here with different colors like I told it to. And so, you can quickly get started with websites with this free tool. And then, for instance, if you want to take the code that it used, you can hit view code, and you can go ahead and download this for yourself and have the code for yourself. And also, I want to show you another cool thing about this. Like, let's say I wanted to make a drop down menu with all the states in the United States. And, you know, it may be tedious to just, write each state by hand. So, I could say to this thing, make a drop down menu with all 50 United States as a choice. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that. And now it's generating this code where it's making a drop down with each and every state. As you can see in the code here, each state is listed here in the drop down, and boom, it's finished. And then it says choose a state, and then I can select, from the 50 states. And how many seconds was that? Like 5 seconds. So yeah, that could be a very useful tool for web developers, or even people who are not a web developer but want to get started in web development and get something done in web development without having to spend a lot of learning time. So that's one of the tools in the hugging face.co spaces. So I'm going to actually go back and we're going to try the next tool. And alright, I'm going to go ahead and try the next tool here. And this tool is called Colors Characters with Flux. And one thing about it, I don't understand why they name these things very complicatedly, where this actually, to simplify this is actually a tool that modifies an image and can change a person's pose or background or pose to, be something different. So they have some example pictures here, and I'm going to go ahead and select this sample picture, and we're going to see if it can modify her to become a pop star singer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of follow this example here. A young 20-year-old woman, pop star, singing with a microphone on a stage with colorful lights in the background. And so a young 20-year-old woman pop star singing with a microphone on a stage with colorful lights in the background. Let me see. Let's have her wearing a blue dress. Alright, so in our prompt, I'm saying a young 20-year-old woman pop star wearing a blue dress singing with a microphone on a stage with colorful lights in the background. So with this, step 1, upload image. They already had a image that I could choose from down here, so I went ahead and choose that image, and this is our default image. Step 2, enter the prompt that you want to make the image into. And then 3, we are going to run the prompt that we want to make the image into. So the run button is here, and let's see what happens. I haven't seen this yet, so we'll see it together. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit run, and it takes a few moments to load up the image that it generates. And so I'll be right back. And this is the image it came up with. And for the most part, it listened to what I was saying in the prompt. I did try this once other time with the original prompt with you guys in the video, and it actually did not listen to what I said, and she had a missing arm, and it was actually inside a living room. And so I just scrapped that, and I reworded my prompt a little bit to be a bit more clear. And so this is my current prompt. It says a young 20-year-old woman pop star wearing a blue dress, holding a microphone and singing on a concert stage with colorful lights in the background. And so sometimes you do have to readjust these prompts a bit for the LLM or the machine learning platform to better understand what you are saying. So, I mean, it kept the red shirt she originally had and added a blue dress on top of the shirt, which looks a little bit strange, but I mean, it still listened to me about the blue dress, and it actually added the microphone, and so she's singing, which looks like, she's on a concert stage. And with lights in the background, which it did listen to. So, I mean, this tool is alright. It did a decent job. I mean, it can indeed modify a original photo and make it in a interesting setting. So, alright, let's go to one more tool. Alright, so I'm gonna test one more of these tools, and I'm gonna test text behind image. And again, these titles might not be clear on what exactly the program does, but I tried this, and basically what it means is it allows you to place graphical text behind a subject inside a photo, which I will demonstrate here. But for example, it does have some sample pictures here and sample demonstrations. So I'll go ahead and click this so you can quickly see what it means. So here it added the text life behind this subject, which is the woman there. And so I'm going to select the pair, and so it added the word pair behind the subject, which is the pair here. Alright, so now I'm going to use my own custom picture and see how that does. So I start out at this screen, and I'm going to go ahead and drag in a photo that I would like to use, which is this. And so our subject is going to be this car here, and we are going to have our text appear behind the subject with this program. So now I have to enter in the text. So I'm going to say cool. That's going to be our text. And then, let's go ahead and see how this turns out. By default, I'll probably have to adjust some of these parameters to make it look good, but let's go ahead and generate it how it is now. So I would go ahead and hit this button that says add text to image, and so boom, it added the text to the image. Here it's a bit big, so let us readjust this size of the font. I'm gonna make it 200, and let's see what that does. I'm gonna go ahead and add text to image again, and it generated it, and so that's fine. Now you can't really see that it's behind this, so I'm going to adjust the y-axis to see if it can reveal more of it. So basically adjusting the y-axis should move these words down some. So let me go ahead and add the text to do that again. And alright, so let me go ahead and adjust it a bit more to 20, and then add text. Okay, I'm actually moving it up instead of down. Let's move it to let's see, 60, add text. And okay, it came up a bit. Let's do 80 again, and I'm gonna hit add text, and then you can see that there's the word cool behind that, but let's make it actually a bit bigger so it can kind of look a bit better. Let's try that and say add text. And then, all right, so that's looking better. And perhaps here we can change our color to different colors. Maybe it will match if I hit blue and then add text. Then, yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. White or blue might be helpful. I think probably the white looks a bit cooler, better here, so I'm gonna go ahead and choose white. And then you can actually download this picture too and save it. So this is pretty convenient where you don't have to have like very big Photoshop skills to, you know, cut this car out and layer it and then layer on the text and then layer the car back on, where the AI can do that for you. And it's pretty good at detecting the subject of the image. So I rate this program here very good. I like it, and you know, I might even use it in my workflow. I might actually even put it in this as use this as my thumbnail. But anyway, if you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel. I encourage you guys to check out the huggingface.co spaces and explore the different AI apps for yourself. I'm sure you'll find something interesting and something that's useful or something that you will like. But thanks for watching this video, and until next time, peace.